My first pick was the turkey leg.
Oh yeah,
No,
that's
I'm
no.
joking.
Yeah, no.
The turkey
Well done. I'm
leg.
joking.
Cut
I'm
the
joking.
fucking damn.
I was just waiting for your guys' reaction. But,
You love that thing, and I no way, no. Welcome everybody, this is the Notcast presented by NotClub33.com. In this week's episode, we are talking about must-eats. No, don't look away, we haven't replaced Stacy on your Disney Channel. We're just going to do our own version of that. My name is Steve Rhodes. I've got my friends with me today. Mr. Pat Neestad is in the house.
What's up?
Becky Wells is here.
Hello.
And lurking on the bottom of your screen is Bobby Burgess.
Been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise.
Didn't you use that already?
No.
Phil, I mean,
I think
But it's
you
true,
used that
though,
last
because
episode.
I lived in Atlanta for
I
most
don't
of my
remember any
life. So.
Coolio before this, so.
No, he
brother.
like the Coolio was like the honorable mention after the Buster Rhymes in the last episode. I think.
Hence why I'm bringing it back. I mean, what?
All right, well, there we go. Bobby's '90s hip hop reference. So today's episode, you saw the thumbnail. It's must-eat food items at Walt Disney World. This could be something in the parks, out in the resorts. We're not going to drop Mickey Pretzel here. This is something that we would tell a friend of ours, hey, you should probably try this because it's pretty damn cool. You guys, I'm gonna lead off so everybody knows what we're talking about. One thing that I think everybody should try is the bread service at Sanaa. Man, over at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani, Sanaa is first off, it's a fantastic restaurant if you haven't been there. But the bread service, start your meal off with that. You get multiple options of different types of bread, sweet, spicy, different dipping sauces. I mean, my wife, my kid, and I, we devoured that. Great start to a meal. And even if you just want to go in there and have some drinks and sit at the bar, order the bread service.
Yeah,
Honestly, as it
go.
turns out, they all pair well with scotch. I didn't know that walking in, but I knew it walking out.
Or wine.
Also,
Yeah,
beers.
Yes.
That's what we did.
I think it just goes good with any drink. So, but I agree with you. The sauces, in my opinion, are what makes that bread service great. At least for me, because I have an allergy. And I go the gluten-free route, and they just give you one type of bread. But the sauces are, for me, what makes that great.
Is the gluten-free one that black bean one, or does that?
I ate it like it was maybe a couple of years ago, so I don't know exactly. I don't remember what the actual bread was made out of. But
Okay.
Well, my most recent visit to Sanaa was August of 2020. And I specifically did ask our server about that so that I could post on the our allergy food group over on Facebook. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. Link in the description. But she did mention that they do have a modified version, and it wasn't just one type of bread. So that may have changed since you were there, Pat.
Oh, okay.
So they definitely do have a modified one that pretty much touches on all the major allergies. You know, they won't go into the nooks and crannies, and then one of the breads they couldn't offer because of the dairy they couldn't get out of it, but a lot of it was very modifiable, especially for gluten. So
Yeah,
good
we had
service,
it
man.
in December, and we just sat in one of those little, like, I guess one of the Savannah viewing areas that's not a room, and we had beers from our room, just so that we weren't sitting in our room with the kids. So we just sat there. We had to deal with other people's kids, though, and that sucks.
Yeah, the last time that I had it was back in October. It was actually about when we started really heavily considering moving down this way, and we had a couple of friends come and meet us for drinks over at Sanaa. Great atmosphere as well. I don't know if that maybe just enhances the food experience a little bit, but even at night when you can't see the animals and everything like that, it is a really good service. It is a really pleasant place to like just sit and have a couple of drinks and everything like that. Plus, like I said, the bread just pairs well with scotch, and if you don't like any of the sauces, well, you have 12 more of them or something like that to choose from. So there is kind of something for everybody there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Bobby, we'll get yours next. Bobby, what's your thing?
So I've got a couple here, and one of them is kind of, indulgent, I guess you could say. I unlike Pat, I don't have allergies. I just look like I'm, puffing up with an allergic reaction to something. So I'm free and clear to eat anything. And when you think of like theme park food, obviously a lot of people think, burgers, fries, that kind of thing. To me, like the one that stands out though of like a kind of a quick service type thing is actually going over to Casey's Corner in Magic Kingdom, and it's not the hot dog; it's actually the corn dog nuggets, and these things are delicious. I mean, I've had them elsewhere. Don't get me wrong, but maybe it's just like the kind of atmosphere of the Magic Kingdom. It's being in like a ye olde baseball type atmosphere. I don't know. There's something kind of Americana about a corn dog nugget. And
Wait a second. You are nostalgizing the Magic Kingdom and thinking that's a good thing?
Yeah.
The Disney cynic, you.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-oh.
But with
Okay.
corn dog
All right.
nuggets. I mean, like,
He
not.
All it
the
took was
Three
freaking
Mountains.
corn dog nuggets, and now you
Yeah.
all of a
Like
sudden
the
the Magic
Three
Kingdom's a
Mountains
happy
and the
place.
nugs, and that's it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a miserable person unless I get the corn dog nuggets in my system. And you know what? We can't just eat there every time. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
So
Get
there's
the
a lot of
footlong
times
hot
you haven't
dog
had
of the-
corn dog.
There is. There's plenty of times that I haven't had the corn dog nuggets.
If that's what makes
Especially
you
recently with them being closed. Why do you think I'm such an a-hole about the Magic Kingdom these days?
I think they still
back
sell
here.
them over in Frontierland.
I don't want to have
At
to
one of those
figure
carts.
all this shit out. Just open
We
up
already
Casey's
told you,
Corner.
though.
No.
I
Casey's
agree-
Corner. I want the
agree they should
baseball
just
thing
open
too.
Yeah, they
Casey's
should've-
Corner and
yeah.
be done with it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do you ever get the foot long hot dog like of the month or whatever with the corn dog nuggets on it?
I have not, but now you've appealed
So,
to like the super
Corn
fat
dog
guy in me who wants
nuggets
to
on
try
a hot
this.
dog.
Yeah, the foot like
That's a
the
thing?
special of the month or whatever. Oh, they put all kinds of shit on top of there.
Hashtag
We
Merc.
had,
Oh,
Paul and I
yes.
split one, and it had corn dog nuggets, jalapenos, like jalapeno poppers,
Oh.
and it had and cheese. It was like 7 meals.
Bring it. I'm willing to try it.
Oh, man.
So
We could mobile. This was before mobile ordering was huge, and we could mobile order it. It was a
Okay.
Halloween party. We're like, just get it and get out. I don't care. And we're like, oh, this is more food than can feed 6 people. So
fair enough. It's look, Casey's Corner is a great spot if you're like walking in around lunchtime, or if you're walking out like ready to go back to the resort or whatever. So I enjoyed Casey's Corner as like my favorite quick service over at Magic Kingdom in the first place, but that it's not for everybody, and I realize that Disney has such a wide variety of food as well. So I'm not going to knock y'all's more fancy picks if you have them, but the only other one that I would honestly recommend every time, and it goes back to ice cream, which is just another staple of Americana, I guess, but Beaches and Cream. You can't go wrong with going over to Beaches and Cream and getting ice cream. They have the kitchen sink if you want yourself a food challenge. Personally, I'm a fan of the milkshakes, although I'm not a fan of those shitty ass straws that they give out. That's paper that collapse on me within 2 seconds. So, come up with a better solution than that, Disney. God, but
With a spoon.
what that defeats the purpose of a milkshake. The why not? I mean, just saying. Yeah. That's the cynic part of me. But no, I love Beaches and Cream. I would highly recommend that as a.
We have
Usually have it to
3-minute
go window.
dining
so.
review of Beaches and Cream up on the YouTube channel. The card is now above Pat's left shoulder over there. So on your right, folks, at the top right of the screen, you're seeing the card. Click on that, and open in a new window and watch it after this video. And be sure to subscribe while you're here.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Beaches and Cream. I think that the kitchen sink or any one of those ice creams are just going to be fun to eat with your kids, just by yourself or whatever. I mean, it's just a fun
Plus,
place to eat.
It's
Yeah,
a
is
Is that
really
your official
great
pick?
My
yeah,
pick.
I mean, it's a great place to take a break from Epcot, though. I mean, because when you're
Yeah.
taking a break from Magic Kingdom, you don't really have much of an option, especially close by, or within walking distance or whatever. Beaches and Cream is a 5 to 10 minute walk outside of the International Gateway. Plus, you get to see Stormalong Bay and the beauty that is the Beach Club Resort. So, to me, it's just a great the overall experience over there.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
So did he take the words out of your mouth, Pat, or do you have one? For
I mean, seriously,
son of a bitch! I'm
that
sorry,
was my
man.
pick.
I didn't mean to.
But
What happens when you pick two?
my first pick was the turkey leg.
Huh?
Oh yeah,
No,
that's
I'm
no.
joking.
Yeah, no.
The turkey
Well done.
I'm
leg.
joking.
Cut
I'm
the
joking.
fucking man.
I was just waiting for your guys' reaction. But,
You love that thing, and I no way, no.
I do
It's
like
awesome.
the turkey leg, but
Oh,
my
man.
pick was Beaches and Cream. My pick was the kitchen sink. It's like $36. I mean, that feeds at least 4 or 5 people, maybe 6 people.
That's your meal
I,
for the day.
after a day at the park, I mean, go to Beaches and Cream, or just like Bobby said, if you have a chance and you're not staying at one of the Epcot resorts and you're at Epcot or Hollywood Studio, just make a run over there for a little bit, kill some time, get away from the park, eat some ice cream.
Okay.
Sugar recharge.
Yeah.
Damn turkey leg, Pat. Damn.
It's so good.
All right,
is
down
good.
to you, Becky. What's your must eat?
Okay, so I'm going to change it up from what we kind of thought, but then I'm going to make that be the honorable mention because I think almost all of us agree on it. So I think the Epcot pavilions have some amazing cultural snacks that are
Yeah.
pretty spot on. So as a general theme, that's what I'd pick. My main one that I like is the giant Bavarian pretzel and the apple strudel from the Germany pavilion. But that's close to my heart because after living there, that vanilla sauce that they make with the apple strudel is the closest I've ever tasted to authentic. And I've said that a few times in different reviews and different things. And,
Is that the same vanilla sauce they serve in the beer garden?
I
for,
have
like,
not
on their
eaten
desserts
in
and stuff?
Beer garden. I
Oh,
haven't
okay.
eaten there.
Because they have a vanilla sauce in there that is amazing.
It's like a custard on. Yeah. So it's almost a situation where I'd like to assume that, but after the Caribbean Beach snafu, we're gonna go ahead and say who knows if it.
Right.
Yeah, you don't
Although
know
I
if
think
it's the
that
same.
little snack area
Yeah.
they do. I think they pull from the kitchen at Beer Garden. I'm pretty.
But
sure
it's
they
pretty
share.
damn good, so I would think
Yeah.
maybe it'd have to be, right? I mean, if you thought it was good, and I think this is good, so.
Yeah,
And I'll
then
say that pretzel kicks the crap out of a Mickey pretzel any day of the
Yeah.
week. And there, I mean,
feeds my whole family.
There's probably a picture on the screen of it. I found it already. I know where it is. There's a picture of the screen of it. My daughter holding it. And
Yeah.
it's like the size of her damn head. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Those
absolutely.
pretzels are awesome.
Absolutely.
So,
and then
so Becky, you brought up the Caribbean Beach, and there's something that you guys should try is Sebastian's. Go to Sebastian's and get the chicken jerk wings. Okay, you will not be disappointed. They're amazing. It's in like a caramelized rum glaze. Oh, so damn good.
Well, there you go. There's Pat's honorable mention. He comes with with that and the turkey leg, which you should
Yeah.
not get.
Doesn't
What was
count. Just
what
a
was the
boy.
one you were going to clean up with, Becky? I think we know what it is, but go ahead.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
yeah, Dole Whip, because you can get it at multiple places, and you can get it with rum in multiple
Lame.
places, and you can get
Dark
it
rum.
on top of
Get it
a
with the dark
pineapple
rum.
upside down cake, and you can get various different flavors. Lots of different ways to eat your Dole Whip. It's
Yeah.
inexpensive. It's shareable. It's
How many
refreshing.
flavors of Dole Whip do they have now?
I don't
It's like-
know, but
It's
I'm not-
it's a handful, right? At
I think
least.
there are more flavors
they've
than
expanded,
than Disney carries because it's not exclusive to Disney by any means. But
Right.
No, it's
They have-
exclusive to
anymore.
them
They
and
have,
the
like-
Dole Mansion or whatever in Hawaii. So I think those
No,
are the only
like,
two.
We can
Yeah,
get it
like
here
the
in
pla-
St. Louis locally, so
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it
Never mind.
was exclusive until about a couple of years ago, and now,
Right.
yeah, you can pretty much
But I
get
know
it
they-
anywhere.
So now everybody can get a Dole
generally have
Whip.
raspberry, the pineapple, the vanilla pineapple swirl, sometimes orange and lime, and
I saw a strawberry one, right? Or coconut.
oh
That's a
yeah,
new
yeah, yeah.
one.
The Kakamora has I want to
Yeah.
try that one, but I don't
Yeah.
with
If
the
you're
cake
if
pop
you're
or the
going to
syrup.
Disney, you got to get the original pineapple Dole Whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Specifically, if you like pineapple, for those of you who are like me who don't like it, avoid it like the plague. Just letting you know ahead of time.
Yeah, try one of the other Dole Whips.
or get
Try
the
the
one
lime one.
that
You
has
get the
rum
Peter
on
Pan
top
one.
of it, and
Yeah.
make
Don't taste
a
it.
day of it.
Yeah.
At least a good
All right,
5
well-
minutes.
I mean, that pretty much wraps it up. Those are our ideas on the best things to eat at Walt Disney World. Next time you go, give them a try. For everybody here on the Notcast, have an awesome day.